Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Redneck Champ, and today we're going to be looking at the House of Horrors quest, which is dealing with the Daedric Prince, Molag Bal. I believe they say his name. This is a pretty interesting little quest. It's kind of tricky. You'll start out by going to Markarth, and you'll go into the abandoned house. We'll meet this guy here, who'll be outside, and he'll kind of ask you, hey, I believe this is a house where people were sacrificed and rituals was taking place. Still check it out, will you? And you'll say yes, of course. And you'll go inside here. And you'll start walking around, and you can be hearing some freaky voices at this point. And your companion here, he decides to run off. He gets a little bit scared and decides to try to run out of the house. And you can sit and listen, which is pretty cool, actually. He's slightly scary, to be completely honest. The house is going crazy at this point. He's got stuff flying around through the airs. And you try to exit, and you can't. The guy was not going to let you.
Kill him, crush his bones, tear at his flesh.
Okay, so basically, as this stuff is going through the air crazily and is just trying to knock us out, he's trying to tell us exactly what we have to do for this quest. We have to kill the vigilant Tyranius. He's either going to kill us or we have to kill him. Whoever lives is going to get to go out and talk to him more. So at this point, we're actually going to have to go down in the basement and actually look around and see what he has to tell us. And it's pretty interesting what he has to say here. Because, the Daedric princes are all a little bit loopy. They're so hung up on themselves. They cannot quit trying to get us mortals to sacrifice our entire lives just to them. So, this is basically what's going on with this guy. This is the guy who is the Lord of the Destruction, the Lord of Death, the Lord of Decay. I don't know what you want to call him. Basically, the Lord of all destruction. That's who this guy is. And that is exactly what he's trying to do, is get us to do his bidding. So if you can kind of look around here a little bit if you want to and get all the items. There's a buttload of items inside this abandoned house. And there's a lot of gold, a lot of items you can sell to make more gold off of. There's actually this earthen tunnel that you'll find here that leads into this little temple area that somebody dug into. And here's this altar. You can walk up to the altar. I actually tried just using it without standing in the middle of it, and I had to, it magically put me over there for that little cinematic. Now, normally you'd be walking straight up to the altar and clicking on it, and you'd be looking at the altar right now, but there's really nothing there anyways. So it's not that you're missing anything really by the video right now. He's going to ask you, like you said there, what is this? What do you see before you? I was trying to be nice to the guy and say it was an altar. Honestly, the only thing I know it's there is a rusty mace. I wanted to say a rusty mace. But I wanted to try to please the guy and make sure I didn't die. Will you die here? Of course not. He'll let you go after he talks about you and make you feel like an idiot. But, it's what they do. It's what Daedric princes do for a living. So, the next little thing I'm trying to tell you is that there was a priest who come and desecrated his altar. One of the priests of Boethia. And he's wanting you to be his champion. He's wanting you to seek out this person who just desecrated his altar. Who desecrated his temple. Who made him look like a fool. And that is where we're going to be heading to next, is to try to find this priest. And he's actually a long way away. You'd think he'd be in the town here, Markarth, but he is not. He is a long way away, actually. Now, if you like myself, you actually had never been anywhere near this area where the priest had to be at. And that's the next thing you're going to have to do, is end up finding a close location to the guy. And just you got a long way to walk. You really do. You have a long way to walk in order to get to that priest. So what I was trying to do here is just be able to use the altar. I was trying to figure out if I could click it and actually use it, but I figured out pretty quickly that I can't. So find the priest of Boethia and bring him back there to be able to have his soul taken from him by Molag Bal. And this is probably one of the creepiest quests you can do just because of the voice. I love his voice. The guy's voice is just awesome. Now, once you leave Markarth, if you want to go immediately and do this quest, you can head over to any of the neighboring areas leading up to this guy. There's a lot of Forsaken warriors and different people like that. I traveled to the Lover's Stone and then walked over from there. I believe it was anyway. No, let's see. I believe it's the Lover's Stone. It's one of them places close by there, though. You'll see on a map. It's not that far away, but you're going to kill a whole lot of Forsworn. I don't know why I said Forsaken. I guess I'm thinking about World of Warcraft. Forsworn's here, and they can get a little bit overwhelming, but honestly, if you just pick them off one by one, you will be just fine. I can guarantee that. You will be just fine. I actually end up killing Lydia here again. That's the hardest time I had with this game, is I wound up killing my companions more than I do killing the enemies. I forgot not to use Frost Breath while Lydia was already down. I ended up killing Lydia and Vigilance, my dog, just trying to kill that guy. But I ended up reloading and doing it all over again. No big deal. I can't go without my Lydia and Vigilance. There's a few little traps in here you need to watch out for. That was a swinging axe trap, which you can actually run through there before that Forsworn person was able to activate it and take him down really quickly. Or if you want to, and he's done got it activated, you can actually use your Dragon Shout Whirlwind Sprint, which is always a good alternative to going through any of those dungeons or any of those areas in which have a trap, some kind of swinging pendulum trap or some type of flame trap that shoots up or anything like that as far as that goes. You'll finally come out of that little dungeon area there, and you'll come to this temple area that you see before us, which is actually Hag's End. That's what the name of this dungeon will be when we get up there to it. And it's actually a very good dungeon to go into. I'll probably have some footage on that pretty soon because of the stuff that's inside of it. But Hag's End is a very good instance. I do recommend going to it if you haven't already in your playthroughs. So I wanted to show you here where you have to go to. It's a little mountainous area. It's like I said, it is a little bit long getting to it, but it's not too awful bad. It's not too awful bad. I decided here I want to take these Forsworn off with my archery, trying to get my bow and arrow skills leveled up. I'm so far behind on them, but over the next few hours here playing from this point on, I got it at about level 42, I believe it was. I don't have any perks in archery right now though, where I'm kind of a spell sword build as it is right now, so I really don't care that much about archery, but I do like being able to sneak through a dungeon and be able to walk up to someone and shoot them with my bow and get a good sized crit on them. Lydia and Vigilance actually end up taking these guys down by themselves. So I would recommend coming here at any of the low levels, probably past level 6, past level 5 as far as that goes. When you get to the main top of this place here, the main top of the temple before you get to the actual Hag's End entrance, you're going to come with this guy here. His name is Logroth the Willful.
The mighty Logroth.
He's going to give you pretty well down the road, talking about how cocky that someone has come to kill old Logroth, and he's tied up like this. You're going to tell him that you're here to rescue him. He doesn't believe that, obviously, because no one knew where he was at. So I try using persuade, but my speech craft is not up high enough, and he sees right through that. So the next thing I want to do is I'm just going to intimidate him. I'm just going to tell him the truth. And I end up letting him go after intimidating him and then just dealing with him. No big deal whatsoever. Moleg Bald is going to take care of him shortly. This here is Hag's End, though. I wanted to show you exactly what the entrance was before I went ahead and switched over to back at the abandoned house. Like I said, guys, I do recommend going in here. I don't want to ruin it or give any teasers or spoilers on why you should go there, but you really should attempt to go there at some point in your playthrough. Now we're going to go back to the abandoned house. Logroth the Willful will already be there. He'll be waiting on us to go on in and start the desecration. There's a little bit of a glitch here I had where he kind of stood there and he's kind of like, ooh, cabbage. Then he decides finally to head on down there. Now this guy is not very smart in my opinion. Now who in their right mind will be wanting to run down here in the bottom of the cellar in this house by themselves the desecrated altar of a Daedric prince? That really doesn't make sense whatsoever. The Daedric gods did not care to absolutely kill you just for looking at them.
I have won this contest before.
Ah, but I have my own champion this time, Logroth.
What? You?
Mortal, I give you my mace in all its rusted spitefulness. Crush the spirit from Logroth's bones. Make him bend to me.
Okay, at this point, we're going to take the rusty mace, which has been sitting on the altar all this time, and it automatically gets equipped when he gives it to you. You don't have to do anything, but I want to show you right now what it looks like so you can compare a little bit. Damage is 19. It looks honestly like a rusty mace. It's not really that impressive whatsoever. The damage is 19. There's nothing else on it. Now we gotta take it and beat this guy down. Now you have to be right up against this cage or it will not do anything. You will not be able to kill him. So basically what Molag Bal just did is he resurrected him. He brought him back to life so I could beat him down again. Alright, so I've killed him again. I guess technically I didn't kill him that time, but you know, that's kind of basically the killing. So at this point, the guy cannot handle anymore. Vigilance, dude. Dude, you're like super dog. So he basically pledged his soul to him, and at this point, after he kind of, as you can tell, he's starting to kind of gloat in that. Molag Bal is the fact that that he has now rejected his own god and now going to be worshiping him, and he commands you to kill him so that he can meet him in the afterlife and just make his soul in eternity there just be in absolute misery. So he changed that rusty mace now to the mace of Molag Bal. Now this is amazing mace. Probably the best mace in the game in my opinion. So again, I just sucked up to the Daedric god. Thank you, Molag Bal.
Take care of the house while I'm gone.
So I want to show you the stats on this mace as well. Alright, so the damage went up from 19 to 43. The magic damage does 31 points of stamina damage, as well as, if I can get pulled up here, 31 points to the magicka, and if the person dies after being hit within so many seconds, you'll get to within 3 seconds, then you'll get to fill up a soul gem. So guys, this is a really good mace to get. If you haven't already found it yourself, I do recommend doing this quest and getting it, especially if you're a one-handed warrior or spell sword or whatever you may be. But I hope you enjoyed it, guys. Leave me your thumbs up, leave me your favorites, leave me your comments below if it's helped you at all, if you have any questions, or if you have any suggestions on what you want to see next. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I hope you enjoyed, guys. And until next time, y'all come on back now, you hear?